What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Baidu with the ticker symbol BIDU. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we can see the daily chart for Baidu, and last week I did my analysis when this green bar formed last Tuesday. So prices were trading at the 132 level, and obviously, it dropped down quite a bit since then. So let's go over the reasons why that occurred. So it looks like prices broke outside of this ranging pattern right over here. So the price was previously going sideways before. So after you see a sideways trading range and prices break outside of it, and if it cannot hold on the top, there's a good chance it will fail and come back inside the range and potentially even reach the lows now. So since we saw prices come back inside the range, the least resistance is towards the downside now, and is targeting the 117 level and possibly even lower. So there was a previous very sharp move down, and usually we'll see two attempts at a new low. So we saw one small attempt right over here. So the first little attempt made a new low, but on a bigger scale, this is the first attempt right here, and this was the second attempt. So usually the second attempt is more successful and larger. So we're getting the second attempt at retesting these lows or even exceeding it. We had a break outside of this range, and you can see that prices came back up just to retest this prior support. So this 131 level was prior support. Prices shot right through it, pulled back, and now it's finding resistance, broke outside of the range. Now it's looking pretty bearish. So basically the overall pattern is still a macro structure range. So we have heavy resistance at this 155 level, and it looks like the macro support or the strong support is right around this low 100s, because that's what led up to these very large big bounces up. So it looks like prices could be coming back to that level in the future. We'll see what it does right around this 116 level, but there's a good chance it can reach the 104 level if it doesn't find any support at the 116 level. So that's basically what occurred. It looks like there was a sideways trading pattern in play. Prices broke out. I mean, the breakout could have continued much higher, but since it failed, it got rejected at this previous resistance or previous support. Now it's acting as resistance, and it looks like prices are still bearish. I think the whole idea of prices going lower started from right about here. Since we hit the highs of the range, prices will normally work its way to the bottom, just like we hit over here. Prices worked its way towards the bottom. We didn't do that over here because there was a bullish channel in play, but since the bullish channel is no longer in play, it's easier for the bears to bring it all the way back down to the lows. So unfortunately, it's still looking pretty bearish for Baidu right now. So I want to also show you guys this example right here. So there was a past pattern where prices got back above the EMA right over here and made a symmetrical move up. So you can see how there was this very large move down. So if we start going back up, the bulls can take back all of what was taken from the bears. So that only worked out because prices got back above the EMA and it could not go below it. But over here, prices got above the EMA and immediately just failed. So it didn't look that strong. So this entire down move is probably going to be kept, and it's not going to be taken back because the bulls cannot do what it did over here. So it's a little different than what we're getting in the past. So that's why it's looking more bearish than bullish as right now. And a bunch of other Chinese stocks look kind of weak too, just to top it all off. Again, this might be all just temporary. I'm just saying what I'm seeing on the chart. I'm not saying Baidu is going to go to zero or anything. It's just what I see in the chart. It's looking bearish in my opinion. I could be not reading the chart properly too. I look at the charts a lot, and sometimes you don't look at it the right way, and you might be seeing something wrong. But as right now, that's what I see in the chart, so I'm just going to go with that. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here's the weekly chart, and you can clearly see there is this very strong range pattern presence in play. So again, strong support right over here. Prices did come back to test it on the weekly chart over here at the 107 level, and since we hit the highs, prices are slowly working its way back down to the lows at the 107. Low 100s would be the next strong support level that prices could bounce up. Since prices pulled back to the EMA, it got rejected pretty strongly. We're seeing follow through. We're probably going to see continuation towards the downside. So that's what it looks like it's more likely to occur. So that's all I have for Baidu this week. Tuesday, we'll see what happens next week Tuesday. But this is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.